I want to talk to you in Hindi and just seamlessly you can respond back to me in English. Is that possible?
Konnichiwa, hi. Let the story begin. Yes, I'd be happy to chat with you in Hindi and respond in English. Go ahead and speak in Hindi. I'll translate it for us and continue the conversation.
So I've been working on this speech to speech AI application from several weeks now. And I think I've come to a point where it is presentable to my audience over here. So there are two sections to this application. One is the section where you can type anything and you'll get a response back in terms of the reference voice that has been set. Right? So right now I have set my own very squeaky reference voice, and that's what the default reference voice it is referring to right now. So I clicked on this upload voice section and then went to voice recorder, and I I uploaded a very squeaky voice, like something on these grounds. Hey, my name is Mukul, and this is what the reference voice is. And just by doing this, it took that squeaky voice as my reference voice, and it's gonna respond back from here on in that same girly squeaky voice. So let's hear that. If I type something, hello, how are you? How does it respond back with that squeaky reference voice?
Hello, how are you?
So if you were able to hear that, it is responding back in that squeaky reference voice. And let's play this again.
Hello, how are you?
So you can see that's me, but just being a little bit more squeakier than normal. And there are two buttons over here, client and server. If I click on server, it actually plays this hello, how are you, or whatever the text you have entered over here, it plays this on the server. Whereas if you click the client, it plays it on the mobile device where I am doing this recording right now. So let me click on the server, and the message will be sent to the server in that case. And I'm going to click that now.
Hello, how are you?
So the message did not get play on the phone, but it got played on the server where this application is running. All right. Let's switch to the second tab that I have, which is chat with LLM tab over here. I'm going to click on this, and now it switches the interface and we are in the chat with LLM tab. And this is pretty cool. It has two modes. Mode one is where you can actually talk to LLM, which is by the speak button over here. And the second where you can just chat with it, which is by typing it in that message section over there. And let's do that. Let's start talking. Let's first send a hello, and let's see what it responds back with.
Hi, what can I help you with today?
Yeah, that's a squeaky voice, my own squeaky voice that's taking as the reference voice, and it's mimicking that. And that's why my assistant is like that right now. Now I'm going to do two things over here to show you what the next features are. I'm going to enable this debug mode, and you will see what happens. As soon as I clicked on the debug mode, an empty box appeared at the bottom, right? And now, while we are in the debug mode, it will show us all the requests and the responses that are going to the LLM. And now I'm going to be clicking on this speak button over here, and it will then record my voice and use the FasterWhisper library in the backend to transcribe it, and then to send it back to the LLM as we speak. So let's have a full-on hands-free conversation with it from here on. So I'm going to touch on speak once, and then I won't be touching anything on the UI, at least in terms of interfacing with the LLM anymore. So let me do that. Hey, I'm right now recording this particular session where I'm showing my YouTube audience about this application, which is you. And you are my large language model running in the backend with a application where I have a UI and I'm talking to you, and I'm just demoing you right now. So just wanted to say hello to you.
Nice to meet you then. It's not every day I get to chat with my creator. How can I assist in your demonstration? Are there any specific scenarios or features you'd like to showcase?
Yeah, just let the users know that you can understand my language clearly. And like when I stop talking, only then you stop sending well, only then you start sending the responses back. But if I'm talking, you do not stop me, right? There is no hard coded time limit over here.
Got it. I'll keep that in mind. You're free to talk as long as you'd like without worrying about a timer. I'll only respond when you finish speaking. So take your time and feel free to share more about this demonstration or anything else on your mind.
Yeah, let's do one more thing. So I'll let you respond back this time around, but next time I'll just stay quiet. I won't say anything, I won't speak anything, and I will just stay quiet and let's see how do you respond back in that case.
So, if you remain silent and don't provide any input, I'll try to sense the situation and decide what to do next. In this case, since there's no clear context or question, I might initiate a conversation by asking something like, "Is everything okay? Do you need help with anything?" Or simply acknowledge the silence and wait for further guidance before responding.
You did a great job at maintaining and processing the silence. That's exactly what I wanted to show to my audience. So, thank you for not failing the demo over here. So, while I was quiet, you did not respond back. You kept quiet. You understood that I was quiet. And only when I'm starting to talk right now, I hope you're going to respond back. So, can you please say hello to my audience and also maybe tell them a joke or something so that they're happy?
Thank you for the opportunity to shine. I'm glad I could demonstrate my ability to recognize and respect silence. Now let me break the silence with a friendly greeting and a joke. Hello, wonderful audience. It's great to connect with all of you. Here's a joke to brighten up your day. Why couldn't the bicycle stand up by itself? Because it was too tired. Hope that brought a smile to your face. Please let me know if there's anything else I can help you with or if you have any further questions for your audience.
All right. As you saw that towards the end, it became a little bit more conversational, and I had to click on that stop button, which is what I wanted to showcase to you too. That the stop button essentially stops the conversation altogether, and you must have already noticed that in the debug mode, you can see all the back and forth conversations that were happening, and we were sending the whole response back to the LLM in the chat format, right? So we are using the chat backend API over here. I wanted to showcase to you that you can also talk to the LLM in Hindi. And in order for us to do that, I want to showcase to you a clear button option that is over here, right? So let's do that. Let's click on this clear, and it will clear up all the previous conversations that we are having. So even though this debug mode isn't cleared up over here, but it actually does clear up all the conversations. And now let's say if we start talking to it, if I go back to the speak mode, there will be a fresh new conversation that is started. So let's do that. I want to showcase some of the multilingual capabilities. What other languages are you capable of understanding?
I'm happy to help with that. I can understand and respond in several languages, including Spanish, French, German, Italian, Portuguese, Dutch, Russian, Chinese simplified, Japanese, Korean, and Arabic. If you want me to translate or respond in any of these languages, feel free to let me know.
I want to talk to you in Hindi and just seamlessly you can respond back to me in English. Is that possible?
कहानी शुरू hai. Let the story begin. Yes, I'd be happy to chat with you in Hindi and respond in English. Go ahead and speak in Hindi. I'll translate it for us and continue the conversation.
ये तो बहुत बढ़िया है। तुम बात करो इंग्लिश में और मैं बात करूँ हिंदी में।
This sounds like a great idea. I'll respond in English and you can continue to chat with me in Hindi. Let's get started. What would you like to talk about?
कोई चुटकुला सुनाओ।
Let me tell you a joke. Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything. How was that? Did I bring a smile to your face?
एकदम। That was awesome.
Glad you enjoyed it. So what's next? Want to hear another joke or talk about something else?
So I stopped it. I stopped this particular conversation over here right now, and this is something I wanted to showcase to you guys too, that you can seamlessly switch between different languages, and the model is capable enough to respond back to it. All right, there are some of these features that are utilizing Python code running in the backend and some of the UI code running in the front end. And there are multiple AI models that are working in the backend to do the transcription, to do the speech to text, to do the text to speech, and also to use the intelligence from the LLM over here. And in some of my upcoming videos, I'm gonna showcase everything step by step on how this is working. All right, thank you very much for watching this, and I'll see you in the next video.